Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're reviewing the 7Artisans 12mm F2.8. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Like I said in the intro, we're reviewing a lens today from 7Artisans. I've been seeing these lenses around, people talking about them, you know, using them for video work, hybrid work, and everything else. So I figured I'd go ahead and just drop the money on this. So just so you know, this review is of my own doing. I bought and paid for the lens myself. Nobody sent me this lens. So these are my opinions and my opinions only. Take them for what it's worth, grain of salt, whatever saying you want to have. Now, when I got this lens, I was pleasantly surprised to feel how solidly built this lens is. I mean, holding it in your hand, it just, you know, it feels like a very good, for lack of a better term, a paperweight. But it is not a paperweight. It's just a good, solid lens. And right now I'm shooting it on the Fuji X-H2S, and it feels really balanced. It's not front heavy. You're not having to fight with holding it up to take your shots. So that's a good thing for me. I've not tried it on my X-T2 or my X-T3. So who knows, here soon I may be using it to find out how that goes, and then I'll let you know. That's enough about the construction of it as far as how it feels and all that. As far as the operation goes, it is extremely smooth. You know, it's got smooth focus. The focus throw is a little short, but you know, as with every lens, everything is different. So it's just something you're gonna have to get used to. I'm still getting used to it, but with it being manual focus, using the focus peaking, it's not bad at all, especially on the photo side. For the aperture, the one thing that I did find is a con for this, the only thing I've really found as a con for this, is the fact that it doesn't have detents, or it doesn't have, you know, stops on it to where it's a click stop on it for the aperture, because you know, you bump it, it's going to move, you pull it back up to your eye to shoot video or photo, then you're having to go back, look and see, because you know, your aperture's changed, so it's either too bright, too dark. That's my only con that I really have to say about this lens. Smoothness of focusing, the smoothness of moving the aperture is outstanding, and I understand why it's that way, especially if you're doing video and filming, not necessarily in this kind of format, talking head format, but if you're using, say, for an interview or anything like that, it works out great to be able to just kind of reach around without having possibly any kind of vibration or movement being noticed, which is a good thing, especially if you're trying to film professional videos with this. Now, for this lens, actual use, the results that I've seen from what I shot last week are outstanding. I don't pixel peep, I don't zoom into the corners, I don't worry about, oh my God, you know, I want a lens to be good. I want good results, and in the end, when I hand images to the clients, if they're happy, then I'm happy. That means that, you know, the equipment that I'm using is doing the job and getting it done. That's the main key. In the end, you don't have to have, you know, a $1,500 lens. Heck, I still shoot some of my stuff with vintage lenses attached to my bodies nowadays from the 60s. What you're gonna get with this lens is you're gonna get an outstanding lens with good image quality for, you know, shooting video, shooting, going out and shooting point and shoot stuff with little cameras like this, shooting the family. Now, have I shot any portraits with it yet? No, I've not. Hopefully within the next couple of weeks I will be doing that, so I will be sharing the images, maybe not here, but you know, either on my website or my Instagram, which, you know, you can find that by surfing the name here. Now, the characteristics of this lens, as you will see in some of the photos, it does have a lens flare. I kind of like it. It's kind of cool. And in the black and white photos, you'll see it. I'm not going to show you the talking head video that I shot out because it was just too bright. Reason for that being is I do not have a filter for this thing yet. I've actually got to physically find one to be able to fit the filter size and then put a neutral ND variable filter on here, because that's what I kind of like to use since we live in New Mexico and we've got sun over 300 days a year. Trust me, that ND filter comes in great. I don't like having to change them out, so that's why I use a variable. But this lens, it looks pretty cool in some of the shots that you're going to see, and then some of the video. So now I'm going to show you the images and the video, and I'll be right back. Welcome back. I hope y'all like those images and the video. By far, probably not some of my best work, and you know, they could be a little blown out. Like I said, I don't have a filter set for this camera or for this lens yet, but I will say this: as far as design, usage, and ease of use and overall build quality, 7Artisans knocked this out of the park with this lens. I mean, this will be in my bag everywhere I go for whatever kind of job I'm gonna need. And I hope y'all have enjoyed this. You know, give me a like, give me a thumbs up, give me a subscribe. You know, you got questions, ask them below. You know, ask me questions about this lens. Everybody have a good day. Remember, be kind, be thoughtful, and what you give out is what you're gonna get back. I'll see y'all soon.